So dear students, today we are going to discuss the very important question in your C language, that is formatted input and output statements in C. It is also called as printf and scanf statements in C, or input output statements in C. See, all these names are same. So it is very important concept as far as exam point of view, as well as whenever you want to do any program. So in each and every program we are going to use printf and scanf concept. So how to use printf and how to use scanf, this is very important. So I have already uploaded the C language videos of unit 1. So this is also one of the important question in unit 1. So please subscribe my channel Anu Computer Education. So in future whatever the videos I'm going to upload in my channel, so can make use of. So I have already given the important questions of SEM-II, all subjects, so just make use of all those questions. So without wasting further time, so directly we are entering into the concept. So now today I am going to explain the concept of formatted input and output. So this is, please, I will explain this concept with the practical, okay, as well as practical. So please concentrate on the concept. So I am going to explain formatted input and output statements. Output statements. So the same question in exam you may get, write about printf and scanf statements, okay, or else in exam you may get the same question, write about input and output statements in C. So all these are same. So first I am going to explain the concept of printf. Please remember, this is very important topic. So printf. So if anyone is asking what is printf means, you need to say it is a predefined function. What is this printf? It is a predefined function. Okay. So which is available in stdio.h. Okay, which is available in stdio.h header file. So this function, okay, it is predefined now. Which predefined function it is? Output. Okay, this is output function. So printf is a predefined output function. It is available in stdio.h. So if you want to perform any output operations, so it means whenever you want, suppose this is your computer screen, this is your computer monitor screen, okay. So you know already, example, take the example of Turbo C. Suppose if you are using Turbo C software, so where you are writing the program? In blue screen, okay. Where you will get the output? Black screen. Remember, this is important thing you need to remember. So whenever you want to display any output on the, okay, computer, so where the output will be displayed? In black color screen. So it means whenever you want to display any message on the output screen, black screen, this is called as output screen, okay. This is called as output screen. So whenever you want to display any message on the output screen, then we have to use the concept of printf. Okay, clear now? So when I'm using printf concept, where the printf statement output will be visible? In your black color screen. So it is an output statement. So that is the reason I'm saying it is an output statement. So it is compulsory for you, whenever you are using the printf function, it is compulsory for you to write the header file. So because what is the meaning of predefined function? That who is the author of C language? Dennis Ritchie. So predefined, printf is a predefined function which is invented by the Dennis Ritchie. He kept this function in stdio.h. So that is the reason when I'm using printf in every program, okay, it is compulsory for me to write stdio.h in our every program, okay. So you need to focus on the syntax. So the syntax is very important. Sir, how to use a printf statement in practical? So everything I'll be explaining. So what are the outputs which I'm giving here? So I'm giving the, with the example. So this is my screen 1. So this is my output screen 1, okay. In this output screen, so I want the message called as hello, okay, hello. First I am explain the syntax of printf. Please observe it, syntax of printf. So listen, printf, small letter. So this is a function. So function name, you know already, every name function name should start with a small lowercase letter only. So it takes, suppose I am writing here argument, arg1 is nothing but argument 1 comma argument 2 comma argument 3 comma up to so on dash argument n semicolon. So how many arguments are written? N arguments. So remember, printf takes how many arguments? It takes, okay, it takes n number of arguments. This is important, okay. So the first argument must be in the double quotation. So sir, what we can write in first argument? So first argument, okay, first argument must be written in double quotation. Okay, written in double quotes. So this is important points to remember. In double quotation, whatever we are writing, you will get as it is on the screen. So remember, डबल कोटेशन में आप जो भी लिखते हैं ना वो एज इट इज आपका कंप्यूटर स्क्रीन में आ जाता, एक्सेप्ट एक्सेप्ट फॉर्मेट स्पेसिफायर कामा फॉर्मेट स्पेसिफायर %d %f and escape sequence characters. Okay, escape sequence characters. Apart from these two things, everything will be displayed as it is. So understand the example one. So this is my example one to try to understand. Suppose this is my computer screen. In this screen I want the message called as hello. So I want to display the message hello. So how to write now? If I write like this statement, printf in double quotation, if I write hello, so now in this example how many arguments are written? One argument only. You know already it takes n number of arguments. It depends upon your program. You may write 2 arguments, 1 argument, 3 arguments, depending upon the program. समझ में आना? सिंटैक्स के हिसाब से बोले अपन n आर्ग्यूमेंट्स बोले, मगर प्रैक्टिकल में जाने को क्या होता बोल तो आपका प्रोग्राम के हिसाब से 1 आर्ग्यूमेंट लेना, 2 आर्ग्यूमेंट लेना, वो डिसाइड होता. नाउ in this example I want to display message. So what is my output? I want to display hello message on the black screen now. So just I need to write printf in double quotation hello we have write. So when I'm writing like this, output will be this one. Okay, so next this is output one. If I write one more example, please understand. So one more example 2. This is, suppose I want to write, okay, so the output screen I'm drawing, please observe it. So I want the message hello. Okay, I want hello. Next I want the world. So try to understand. Hello I want in first line, in second line I want world. So what I will write now? Printf, okay, in double quotation hello I'm writing, I am writing /n, next I'm writing world. Okay, now so you tell me in this printf how many arguments I have used? Only one argument I have used. So why? Because double quotation open, double quotation close, it is only one argument. This is important. Okay, now hello I written, so hello you'll get. After that what you written? This is called as escape sequence characters. So you know already I have uploaded a video related to the escape sequence character, /n, /t, /v, /a. These are all called as escape sequence characters. When I'm using these statements in my printf statement in double quotation, this will not be printed on the output screen. This will be doing some operation on the output screen. So /n means what? New line. So it means after displaying the hello, what you written? /n means it will go into the new line. समझ में आना? /n लिखने के बाद /n क्या करा? न्यू लाइन में चला गया. उसके बाद वर्ल्ड है ना, वर्ल्ड न्यू लाइन, नेक्स्ट लाइन पे चला गया. Okay, so I want one more output screen like this. This is example number 3. Please understand. So I want hello like this. So in this only I want more gap between hello and world. Okay, hello and world. So generally, okay, so what I will write here? Listen everyone. What I will write here? Printf. I will write hello space like /t. I will write next to world. I will write. So world. So double quotation close. So what you'll get now? Hello you'll get, and 8 character space you'll get. So what is the meaning of /t? /t is nothing but tab space. You'll get 8 character space between the hello and world. So दोनों एक ही लाइन में आते हैं, मगर hello को world का बीच में 8 letters का space मिलता किससे? /t से. So you got a clarity now? Now you tell me. Printf is a predefined function. It takes n number of arguments. The first argument must be in double quotation. In double quotation, whatever you are writing, everything you will get except format specifiers and escape sequence characters. ये नहीं आते. Still I have written in double quotation, but these are not displaying the output. These are doing something in the output now. So /n क्या कर रहा? After /n whatever you are writing, that is going to the next line. So that is the beauty of /n. So what is /t? After /t whatever you are writing, it will get tab space, and after that you will get a world. So this is one more example. So total 3 examples I explained. So now try to understand the one more example. So once you get this clarity, so you can do any program in C language. So next I will be going to the example number 4. So my question is like this. I want the output screen will be like this. My question is the value of a is equal to 10 I want. Okay, Suppose what I did, I created one variable. In this variable I have stored value 10. So I created one variable. You know what is variable? Is an identifier which is used to store some value. So already uploaded that video, just go through the concept. I created one variable, I have stored the value 10 also. Now my question is, I want to display the value of the variable in the output screen. Now this is output I want now. So for this, what I will write here, printf, I will write in double quotation. So what you want in double quotation, the should get, and value you should get, okay, of a is equal to, up to here I have written, up to here I have written, but now don't write value 10, you write whose value you want to display, whose value you want to display, a value. What is a? A is a which data type? Integer. Integer format specifier is %d. So I want to display the value of a. So please understand, this is one important topic you need to remember. You are displaying the value. You are displaying the value of a in place of %d. So when I am writing this statement, the statement output will be this one. So you are getting the 10. So what you'll get in a, what is there? 10 is there. The 10 will be replaced in place of %d. So that is the beauty of this statement. So now you can just one more example I'm writing. Example number 5. So tell me the example. Suppose if I'm writing float x is equal to 2.5, I return. Okay. Now I want the output. Like this. What is the output I want? Okay. So just I want to write like this. The value of x is equal to 2.5. Tell me now what I will write here? Printf. Okay. So now what I will write here? So the means the as it is you will get, value means as it is you will get, of, you write same thing, and x equal to. Now you tell me, we should not write 2.5. Who will take the value? Compiler will should took the value of x now. So what is x here? X is a which variable? Float variable. Float variable, how to represent float variable value? %f. You write here %f. Okay. Now whose value you want to display here? X value. Okay. So in place of %d, the compiler will take the value of x and it will be displayed in place of %f. So output of this line will be this one. So got a clarity now? Now last one final example I'm giving to understand. Now my question is output screen 6. Now I want like this printf. My question is the output I want like this. The output screen I want like this. The value of a equal to 20 and b is equal to 30. This is the output I want. Now tell me now. Okay. Suppose I created one variable like a equal to 20 I written and b is equal to 30 I have written. Now you tell me what I will write now to get the output like this. You get x. So along with me, tell me now what I will write? Printf. So what you need to get in the final exam? Final output, the value, yes, as it is, of also you should get as it is, a equal to also should get. Now what is a now? A is which variable? Integer variable. So integer variable format specifier is %d, and you should get as it is, and you write, and b is nothing but b you write as it is, and %. Now what is the 30? 30 is a value of which variable? B variable. B is a which type? Integer. So here also write %d. Okay, comma. You tell me what is the first %d means? Value, integer value. Whose integer value? A integer value. What is %d? One more integer value. Whose value? That is b value. You write b value. You got a clarity now? You tell me in this printf how many arguments I have used? 3. Why? Because from double quotation to double quotation it is one argument. Okay, one argument, and a is second argument, and b is nothing but third argument. So got a clarity? In this how many arguments I used before example 5? From double quotation to double quotation, first argument 1. So x is nothing but argument 2. So comma is a separator between one argument with the other argument. So this is, I think, printf concept is clear to you. So finally one more example, last example I'm going to take, that is example number 7. Please, why? Because in most of the program we are going to use printf and scanf. You don't know what is a printf and scanf, then what is the need of writing the program now? So now I'm writing what? Example number 7 I'm writing. So what I will write here? So this is my output screen. So in this output screen, like I want like this, the value of a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 3.7. Okay, now you assume I created the variable, two variables. One is a variable, a equal to 10 I written, and b is equal to 3.7 I written. So I created already variables, I have stored the values also. This is the output I want now. This is the output I want. So you tell me how to write the statement now. How to write? Tell me now, along with me now. Printf. So first argument must be in double quotation. What you should get here? The should get as it is, and value also should get as it is of a is equal to what you will write. A is a which variable? A 10 na? 10 is nothing but a, which value? That is a value. A is which variable? Integer. So right. So sorry. So here I'll make an example like this, and float b is equal to 3.7. So you tell me now. A is which variable? Integer. Integer format specifier is %d. Now what you should get after that? After 10 you should get and what you should get? B is equal to b as it is, you write. And b is which? 3.7. 3.7 is nothing but which variable? That is b. B is which variable? Float variable. You write %f. You tell me double quotation. So till now I have written only one argument, that is this one, comma. You tell me first what is the meaning of first format specifier? किसका है? A का है. A कौन सा वेरिएबल है? इंटीजर. यहाँ पे किसका है? A लिखना. फर्स्ट सेकंड %f वैल्यू है. किसका वैल्यू है वो? B का है. ओके, सो राइट B1. नाउ यू टेल मी हाउ मेनी आर्गुमेंट्स आई यूज्ड? 3. डबल कोटेशन टू डबल कोटेशन फर्स्ट argument, and B is nothing but second argument, and A is nothing but second argument, and this is nothing but third argument. So you got a clarity now. In place of %d it will display the A value. In place of %f it will display the B value. So this is what you need to understand about the printf. Okay. So next we are going to the concept of scanf. So I think printf concept is clear to you. So straight away we are going to the scanf concept. Now scanf. So what is the meaning of scanf? Scanf. So please remember the scanf concept. It is very important. So you tell me. So what is scanf? It is also a predefined function. What is this? Scanf is also a predefined function. So sir, okay, predefined function, but what type of function it is? Input function. Input function. So this is important thing you need to remember. Input function. Sir, where it is available? stdio.h header file only. So whenever you are using printf or scanf, it is compulsory for you to write stdio.h header file in your each and every program. Okay. So sir, when we need to use scanf, so when you create a variable, if without a value, at the time of executing the program you want to assign the value to the variable, then go for the scanf. So I'll explain the syntax of scanf now. Okay. So after that I'll explain the example, so you'll get a clarity. So what I will do now here, I'll write scanf in double quotation. You write argument 1, okay, comma, argument 2, comma, up to so on. You can write argument n. So same thing na in printf also we did the same thing, but there is a lots of difference between the double quotation here and printf. So once if I go to the example, so in the double quotation, sir, in double quotation what we have to read? In double quotation, in double quotes, okay, in double quotes we have to write, okay, we have to write only format specifier. Remember, this is very important. Format specifiers. That is the, like example, %d or %f or %c or etc. So based upon your example you have to write any one of this, or one or two. We have to write it. So now I am going to the example 1. Please remember example 1 I am explaining. Suppose I created a variable int a. Did I give a value for the variable? No. When you create a variable, if you don't assign a value, now I want to ask the user to enter any value for this. So first I will write the output screen. So in this screen I will display, this is my output screen. What I want to display, I will display like this, enter any value. Now to get this message, what I will write? Printf. You know already, whenever you want to display any message on the screen, you have to write, okay, scanf. So what I need to get? In double quotation, how many arguments are there? Only, because I have not in this message any values are there? No. So directly you write enter any value. So when I'm writing like this, so immediately you will get this line. So when the user want to enter the value from the keyboard, it will take, it will not take. Now it will not accept. Keyboard से ये value display हुआ, output screen में आया, ये पढ़ने के बाद user क्या करा? एक वैल्यू एंटर करने को ट्राई करा, अब एंटर कर सकता नहीं कर सकता, ही कैन नॉट एंटर बिकॉज who will take the value from the keyboard. After taking the value that has to be stored in the variable na, so that can be done by scanf statement. अभी क्या करा scanf क्या करा, he is reading one value from the keyboard, he is reading one integer value. What is the, why I written %d, because I have created one variable a, I have not stored the value into the variable a. Now the user want to store the value with the help of keyboard, he will enter one value, that value is nothing but integer. So what is a %d will indicate one integer value. So after taking this, it will store the address of a. So take one integer value from the keyboard and store that value in address of a. So ampersand a is nothing but address of a's address. Take one value, integer value, and store it in a's address. Now if the user is, suppose assume the user is entered 100 now. So first you get the message, enter any value. With the help of this printf statement, you will get a message now. After reading this message, he entered 100 now. This 100 will store in where? This variable a. This 100 will be stored in this variable a. So that is the work which is done by the scanf statement. What scanf is doing? It is taking one value from the keyboard. That value is transferring to the variable a. So this is a variable example 1. So I think clear. So I'll go to the one more example. Please understand this one more example, so you'll get a clarity. So now my example 2 I'm writing here. So please remember, tell me, suppose I created one variable, two variables, x comma y. Okay, now I created a variable. Did I assign any value to this variable? No. So I want to enter, now what I will display now, I'll ask the user to enter any two values. Enter any two values. So you tell me, to get this message, what I will write in the program? You write like this, printf enter any two values, Now after reading the message, so when I'm writing this, you'll get the output like this. Now he is trying to enter the two values. The keyboard will not accept two values from the keyboard. Why? Because in the program I have not used the scanf. Now I written the scanf. What this scanf is doing, he is ready to take two values, okay, from the keyboard, which is entered by the user. How many values he will enter now with the help of keyboard? Two values. The two values are which variables? Which values? Integer. So how many values the user is going to enter? Two values. You write %d. So this is important. So how many values the user is entering? Two values is entering. But so don't give comma, don't give space in between two %ds. Continuously %d. So in double quotation. Now you tell me how many arguments are written? One argument only. But in one argument, how many %d I used? 2. Why I used 2 %d? Because the user has to enter the how many values? Two values. So most of the students will do the mistake here. They'll put comma or they'll give gap between the %d to %d. So don't do that. If you do, you'll get a compiler will generate an error. So first to integer value, where it has to store? Address of a, comma. The second integer value has to be stored in address of b. You got a clarity now? From the keyboard, scanf function will take two values from the keyboard. The two values are of integer. After taking the two values, the first value will be stored in address of a and second value will be stored in the address of b. This is the example you need to understand. Now tell me the one more example I am explaining, example 3. So what I will do, suppose I am writing int x, I am writing, okay, semicolon, I am writing here float y. Now how many variables I created? Two variables. One is integer variable and one is float variable. Now the user want to enter the, now I will ask here, enter any two values. Please remember, this is important thing you need to remember. By reading this message, he will try to enter the value. He can enter, he cannot enter, he cannot enter because I have not written the scanf. So first I need to display this message on the screen. So I will write like this, printf, okay, printf the value, enter any two values, okay. So after writing this, this message will be getting. Now how to write an input statement? Now you tell me how many values the user has to enter. Two values, one is integer value and one is float value. You decide. First you want to allow him to enter integer value, later float value, or first float value and integer value. It is your choice. So I'm taking first, I want to allow the person to enter the integer value. So integer format specifier is %d. Second variable is which variable? So in the before example, in 2, the two variables are of which type? Integer. But now in this example 3, one is integer variable, one is character variable. What I will write here? %d and %f. I said already, don't give gap, don't give comma, don't give full stop. Two %ds, your one %d, one %f. So where the first integer value has to be stored? A. A, because A is integer, so integer value stored in address of A, and float variable has to be stored in address of B. So like this we have to write. So I think scanf concept is clear. So last example I am asking you and you need to explain. So what I will do, int x comma y, and I am going for float, okay, float z I am doing. Now you tell me, I will ask enter any three values. So how to ask the message to the user now? I will write enter any three values, enter any three values, okay. So after writing this, now you tell me how to write scanf statement. Scanf, how many values he has to enter? User has to enter 3. 2 x and y are of which type? Integer. So write %d, %d. So after this, one more value he has to enter, that is which variable? Float variable, %f. So at a time the user is entering 3 values, one is integer and one second also integer and third value float, where the first value has to be stored, comma, first value has to be stored in address of A, comma, second value has to be stored in address of B, comma, the third value has to be in address of Z. So now you tell me, in this printf how many arguments are there? 4 arguments. From double quotation to double quotation, first argument, this is second argument, this is third argument, this is fourth argument. So like this you need to do the program. So whatever I explained, the same thing I am going to show you along with the program. So directly I am going to the Turbo C software. So what I am saying, understand what I am saying, because this is very important concept. Because you know, in the most of the program we are going to use printf and scanf only. So you need to understand why we are using this concept, and we have to understand. So now without wasting further time, directly, so just I open the Turbo C software, go to the file and take the new program. So now what I will do now in the program, now I will write hash include, I will write hash include stdio.h. So you got a clarity why I written this statement. So next I will go for hash include, okay, conio.h. Okay, after this I will write void main. So please remember, this is very important. So now you remember, I written int a equal to 10. So I have created one variable. So my question is, I want to display the message, okay, I want to display the message printf, in double quotation I want the message called hello. So just you know, printf first example which I written before, so that I am going to explain. So get ch I am writing. So most of the students are asking, sir, why you are writing get ch? So the get ch, why? If I don't write get ch, what will happen? Just I am removing the get ch. Now see, after writing the program, what I am doing, I need to compile the program. Alt F9. So I am compiling. I am getting 0 errors and 0 warnings. So how to get a execution? Control F9. Now you see, you observe, this is one more time I am doing execution, control F9. So just observe it, the screen is blinking and going. So what is happened here? It is displayed the output, but that is output screen is automatically closes without the user permission now. So I want to say to the compiler that don't close the output screen until if I press any character from the keyboard. Character means keyboard में कौन सा भी बटन प्रेस करे जब तक आप आउटपुट स्क्रीन को क्लोज मत करिए. तो अभी क्या कर रहा था printf, आंसर दे के खुद का खुद ऑटोमेटिक आउटपुट स्क्रीन क्लोज हो जा रहा था. तो अभी मैं बोल रहा हूँ get ch if I'm writing. So what is happening here? So I am giving the clarity to the compiler that until user presses any character from the keyboard, you don't close the output screen. Now again Alt F9. So you remember, whenever you are making any changes to the program, every time you need to go for the recompilation. So after compiling, you need to go for the execution. So see here, sir, hello. Sir, why I am getting 3 times? Because of CLR SCR. So remember, so after writing this here, we have to write CLR SCR. So remember, you remember or not, when you are attending the classes, what lecturers are doing in the class? When they are writing anything, suppose first hour you will be having one class, second hour you will be having other class. So suppose morning 9 o'clock accounts class is there, after 10 o'clock you will be having C language class is there, 9 to 10 C language, okay, accounts class is completed. Once the account class is completed, accounts faculty will left the class now. Once the account faculty left the class, who will enter in next to C language faculty will enter. So when they are entering into the class, immediately one thing they will do, what they will do, they will clear the screen. After that they will deliver their topic now, the same thing. So CLR SCR is doing, So earlier, whoever is executed the program, whoever the output is there on the screen, you clear it. After that, you display my answer. So what is here? If I compile the program, so you are getting now. You are getting hello, sir. What about the before hellos now? So this is present output. अभी compile करके execute करे so output है. Sir, same program again. I'm going to compile the same program. If I execute the same program, so you are getting hello. So ये आपका प्रोग्राम है सर. इससे पहले 1 सेकंड पहले भी hello बोल के आया था ना, अभी भी hello आ रहा. वो इससे पहले का था. CLR क्या करता मालूम? कभी भी आउटपुट स्क्रीन आप डिस्प्ले करते जाते, आउटपुट स्क्रीन क्लियर करते जाता. तो एग्जाम्पल, if I remove this CLR SCR here, so observe it. If I compile the program, so all it अभी now and execute the program. So सर ये क्या सर, ये हेलो, ये 2 बार हेलो आया. फर्स्ट हेलो कब आया? इससे पहले का आंसर है. इससे पहले 2 सेकंड पहले मैं कंपाइल करके एग्जीक्यूट करा. ये आप लास्ट सेकंड हेलो क्या है? आपका हेलो है. तो समझ में ना. सो फिर सर इफ आई एग्जीक्यूट वन मोर टाइम, सो sir, it is not clearing. Every time you are getting the previous answers now. It is carrying the previous answers. Every time it should clear the screen and display my answer. The same thing I want to tell now. So for this CLR SCR, if I write like this, now again compile the program and execute the program. So now you see this is the latest answer now. So what CLR SCR doing now? Every time it is clearing the before answers. That is very, very important. Now see, this is which screen now? Black screen. So when it will close this black screen, when I press any character from the keyboard, you touch any button from the keyboard, then only it will close. So who is doing this job? getch. getch क्या कर रहा? आउटपुट स्क्रीन को ब्लैक कलर स्क्रीन को ऐसे लगाने दे रहा. तो अगेन I'm doing here. So I'm getting the answer now. See, this black screen is called as output screen. When it will close, when the user press any button from the keyboard. So get character means you press any character, then I will close. So who is saying? getch is saying. So touch any button from the keyboard, immediately it will come to the blue screen now. So that is the beauty of getch. If you don't write getch, what will happen? So see, remove it again. What will happen? Now compile the program, Alt F9 and execute the program. See, now you see you are getting output, but output screen, black screen, one time screen is blinking and closing directly. So that screen is not waiting, okay, waiting for the user. So it's coming and within a fraction of a second it is closing also. The user is unable to see the output. So I am giving the idea to the compiler that you please don't close the output screen until user press any button from the keyboard. So I am going to write get character. So what is the meaning of get character? So please wait output screen till the user press any character. So again compile the program, so and execute the program. So now this is the output you will be getting. So this is what you need to remember for this program. So now you see if I touch any button, so then only it is closing the output screen. So I think this concept is clear to you. So this is a message. So my question is, I want to display the hello. Example 2 I am explaining, /n I am writing, /n and I am writing w world. Now you tell me, now what you will get output now? Hello in next line, /n will not be displayed in the output screen. So again compile the program and execute the program. You see now hello world. So hello is displaying, /n means after /n whatever you are writing that will go to the next line. So in the same line, in place of /n, if I use /t, again compile the program and execute the program, you see now in between hello and world you are getting the 8 character space you are getting. So that is the beauty of /t. So now I'll go to the one more example. So please remember what are the examples which I before written part I explained, the same thing I'm showing. Int a equal to 10. So my question is, I want to display the value of a. So what I will do now? I will go for the value of okay of a is equal to what I will write. A is which variable? Integer variable. What I will write here? %d. So comma a you write. So now compile the program and execute the program. See, you are getting a, so clear this one. This is example number 3 I think. So before I explain that this is an example. Suppose if I create 2 variables now, what I will write here? Int a comma b is equal to 20. Now I want to display 2 values now. What I will write here? The value of a equal to %d space and b is equal to %d. Okay. Now you tell me what I will write. First %d is nothing but a value. Second variable is nothing but b value. So close. Next, compile the program and execute the program. So I think this will be clear for you. Okay, so sir, now I'll go for the scanf statement, sir. So sir, I'll go for one is integer variable. Okay, now I'll go for one more float variable, float. Okay, b is equal to 2.75. okay, now you tell me what I will write, now, what I will write for this. Okay, so a is the integer variable and b is float variable. So what I will do now for this, so remember, so what I will write here, now the value of a equal to what I will write, percentile d, and b is which variable, float variable. What I will write here, percentile f. The first value of which variable, first percentile is which variable value, a value. Percentile f is nothing but which variable, b variable. B is which type, float type. So you are right. Now compile the program and execute the program. So now you get a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 2.75. okay, so this is the beauty of this one. Sir, no, I am not interested to give the value at the time of declaration, so I will ask the user to enter the value for a and b. So what I will do, int a I will write. So did I given any value for the a? No. What I will do, I will ask the user to enter the value now. So for this, what I will do now, I need to ask the message now to whom, user. I will say enter any value for a. So by reading this message, what user will do, he will try to enter the value. He can enter, he cannot enter. See, observe it, compile the program and execute the program. He can enter, he cannot enter by reading the value. Okay, now enter the value for a. Now is try to enter the value. So directly what getch is doing, it's closing the screen now because of scanf statement is not written. So what I will write here, scanf, what I will write, percentile. Okay, I will write percentile, okay, d, because what type of value will enter, one value, that is which variable value, integer value, comma, address of a. Take one integer value and store that value in a. After storing that value, whether that value is stored or not, how to check, you need to print the value. So the value of a is equal to percentile d, comma, a. So after entering, so I am printing. So compile the program and execute the program. Now check it, the value of, enter any value for a. So you tell me, suppose I enter 56, you are getting the value of a equal to 56. क्या करा, scanf क्या करा, स्टोर करा, वो स्टोर हुआ नहीं हुआ कैसे चेक करेंगे, printf से मैं चेक कर रहा हूँ. So you tell me, if I want to enter the two integer values, what I will do, int a comma b. So what I will write here, enter any two values instead of a and b. I write enter any two values. I will write like this. Now what I will write now in scanf, what change I need to do in scanf, I will write here percentile d. So here I will go for ampersand a comma ampersand b. So clear, I think. So what I will write here, a value, and I will write b is equal to percentile d. So here I will go for a comma b. So compile the program and execute the program. So you see the example, enter. By reading the message, what user can do, he will try to enter the two values now. Suppose entering, I am entering 34, 89. Okay, 34 will be stored in a and 89 will be stored in b. So whether these values are stored or not, again after that I written one printf statement. What the printf statement is doing, it is going to the a variable and is taking the a value and it is displaying on the screen. Now see here, the value of a equal to 34 and the value of b is equal to 89. Suppose my last example will be, one is integer variable I will create. So I will create one more float variable. So listen, float b. Now how many variables I created? Two variables. Did I given any value for this variable? So no, I need to ask the user to enter any two values. So now how many values the user will enter? Two. One is integer variable and one is float variable. So where the first value has to be stored in address of a and where the second value has to be stored in address of b. At the time of printing also, a is which variable? Percentile d. Okay, and b is which variable? Percentile f. So compile the program. So and execute it. Now you'll get a enter any two values. Suppose if I entered 45, if I b value, if I am at 7.8, so now a is equal to 45 and b is equal to 7.8. So this is the beauty of printf and scanf. I think everything is clear to you, printf and scanf. So why is this concept is important, because in every program we are going to use printf and scanf concept. Once you understand, you can use anywhere and printf and scanf. So please subscribe my channel अनु कंप्यूटर एजुकेशन. सो आई थिंक मैं मेरे हिसाब से मैं पूरा जो कुछ बोलना था कॉन्सेप्ट पूरा एक्सप्लेन करा. आई होप आपको पूरा समझ में आया होगा. सो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब करो मेरा चैनल अनु कंप्यूटर एजुकेशन को, सो दैट इन फ्यूचर व्हाट आर द वीडियोस आई एम गोइंग टू अपलोड इन माय channel, you will get a notification regarding my new videos. In the next video will be very important question. You will be getting that question in final exam for 10 marks. One is what is operator, and 2 marks question you will get from the operator concept. That is very important topic. Okay, so thank you.